Welcome to Lingua Latina Tutorials with Mr. K. This is Chapter 37, Lesson 2, Exercises. Hector, qui aeneae insomnis apparuit, blank et blank, a word that means capillos, cruentos gerebat. So Hector, who appeared to Aeneas in his sleep, had is another way to just do this, because gero means to bear, to carry, to wear. So he had bloody hair. That's going to be from crines. So crines. And then we also know that he had a beard. His barbam et crines, a bloody beard and hair. Okay, try the rest of those exercises. Let's look at number 5. Okay, here we have an example. Dum Ariadna dormit, cum Ariadna dormiret, Theseus abiit. Ariadna is the same as Ariadna dormiente, Theseus abiit. So to say while Ariadne is sleeping, or when Ariadne was sleeping, Theseus left. And then that means the same as Ariadna dormiente. With Ariadne sleeping, Theseus left. So notice that the ablative absolute with the present participle, that's this, ablative absolute with the present participle, so the present ablative absolute with Ariadne sleeping is the same as saying while she is doing this, or cum plus the imperfect, when she was doing this. Do you see how those are equivalent? Let's try that in the example here. Dum Latinus in Italia regnat, while Latinus reigns in Italy. We could also say that as a cum clause. Cum Latinus in Italia regnaret, Troia ac Graecis capta est. Troy was captured by the Greeks. So what we want to do is give the ablative absolute form of that. So while Latinus is reigning, or with Latinus reigning. So we want the ablative of Latinus, which is Latino, and we want the present ablative participle, which is the untus ending word, right? With Latinus reigning, so regnante in Italia. Okay, go ahead and try the rest of those exercises, and let's go on to number 6. Here we have examples. Cum hostes victi essent, postquam hostes victi sunt, imperator triumpavit, is equal to hostibus victis imperator triumpavit. So while or when the enemy had been captured is another way of saying is after the enemy had been captured, or overcome, not captured, just defeated. Postquam hostes victi sunt, after the enemy had or were conquered, the general celebrated a triumph. Is the same as saying with the enemy having been captured, or the general celebrated a triumph. So you could translate this as after the enemy was conquered. Another example, Augustus cum Antonium vicisset, postquam Antonium vicit, Janum clausit, is the same as Antonio victo, Augustus Janum clausit. So Augustus, when he had conquered Antonius, or after he conquered Antonius, closed the temple of Janus. Is the same as with Antonius having been captured, or having been conquered, Augustus closed the temple of Janus. So the ablative absolute with the perfect passive participle is the same as saying after something happened, or when something had happened. So let's try that with this one. Cum rex Tarquinius. So when King Tarquinius had been exiled or expelled, two consuls were elected. So what we want to say is with King Tarquinius expelled. So ablative, rege, Tarquinio, expulso. 2 consuls were elected. Bene. Try the rest of those, and let's go on to number 7. Cuius filius erat Aeneas? Aeneas filius Veneris et Anchisae.